Hey guys, how's it going? AWK Vengeance here. I'm just making a short video on the Demon Hunter I recently got power leveled. So we're gonna log in. He was power leveled in about 7 hours from 0 to 60 with the help of a friend. We were running Bridge of Corsic. It's honestly the fastest way. Basically you unlock all the difficulties, so you do normal, then you do Nightmare, Hell, then Inferno once you hit 60 you can do Inferno. So basically you're going normal, Nightmare, Hell, power level 10 with the experience gear. I'll show you that once we get into the game here. But first I'm going to show you. So I have 17 hours on my Demon Hunter and I'm already level 7 Paragon, so that's quite quick. My Barbarian has 47 hours, so I won't go too much into him, but he's 300,000 damage. Scorn with 3% lifesteal. Don't need as much. Once you get over 200,000, you don't need more than 3% lifesteal, because that's plenty. Anyways, the main point of the video is the Demon Hunter. So my damage shows 322. That's because my skill Sharpshooter gives me 3% crit damage every second until I use it. So that's not an accurate number. I'll show you in game though. So Dexterity is 2913, and we're going to go into the game now. On my Demon Hunter, all like the missions aren't complete because I got power leveled, which basically means that I just got ran through the Bridge of Corsic, gaining massive experience, and didn't really get all the quests finished besides killing Diablo, which my friend did. So we're going to go into the stash here, and I'm going to show you that experience armor I was talking about. So when you get power leveled, you start at level 1, and basically you want to get power leveled about 3 levels higher than your level and keep doing that until you get till 23, and then you want to go to the auction house and buy Kane's, like the Kane set. So you got Kane's Memory, Kane's Scribe, Kane's Sandals, and also if you can afford it, Lyric Signet, which you're going to have to buy gold because it's around 20 million. But anyways, that gives you 20% bonus experience. This gives you plus 13 experience per monster, 14 per monster, 13 per monster, and this is 13 per monster, plus if you add the largest ruby you can get, it shows bonus experience by 29%, so that's quite a large number. It helps a mass amount. As you can see, if you have the 3 set, you got increased bonus experience by 30%, so that's the reason why we need at least 3 pieces of this Cane's, okay? At least 3. Also, it increases your attack speed and stuff, but that doesn't matter right at this moment. So if you're wearing that gear, you can power level quite quickly. Without the gear, it'd probably take about 12 hours to get 0 to 60 at a constant rate. Now I'm going to go into my gear. So we go to my gear, and my gear was about 500 to 600 mil, so I obviously had to buy guild because that's a large number to be picking up just by selling items. So I have a mana core here. It's 1,476 damage. Critical hit damage increased by 100. I added one of those, and it's not smart to add 2 of those because if you upgrade your base damage, the crit's just gonna push that damage up anyways, and you're also gonna be hitting that damage without the crit. Now you're trying to aim for a high crit chance, so like your main purpose of your gear is trying to get a high crit chance. And I'll explain that in a second. So mana core, quite good. It's the highest DPS crossbow for the Demon Hunter. It's quite a little bit slower than the Calamity. Calamity usually does 1.72, which is much faster, but will not hit the same amount of numbers as the mana core. We got these 3 items. They're a set, and the boots, the body, and the ring, and I'll explain that in 1 second. So we got the gloves, which, as you can see, crit chance increased by 7.5. That is your main thing, is you're trying to get your crit here. Also has a few other good stats. You're trying to get a lot of resistance to all elements too. That helps a great amount. Vile Word's pretty good because of the large amount of dexterity. Another main thing you're looking for is a large amount of dexterity. Also the resistance to all elements. Mempo Twilight. You want this basically to be your your substitute for all the health you're losing on the other gear because of the crit chance. So as you can see, plus 11 life, plus 18 life, but it also has the dexterity and resistance to all elements, attack speed. Attack speed's also a very large part of it too. You want as much attack speed as you can get to shoot those rapid fires out as fast as you can. We got the rare amulet. Legendary amulets just won't cut it. You basically want a rare amulet with a socket, and this is crit chance increased by 8% and crit damage increased by 80 plus 2000 life per kill. Plus this is going to be mainly your vitality too. You'll get some dexterity, but not much. Strong arm bracers, once again you're trying to get crit chance. Basically all your gear you're trying to mainly focus on plus dexterity. You don't want intellect or anything like that because pretty much useless. So you're doing for dexterity and vitality. Average vitality for a demon hunter would be probably 55 to 65,000 would be a good amount. So I got 61.6k, so that's a good number. We're going to the ring here. Also again, 6% crit hit chance, so that's awesome. Attack speed is the main thing you're looking for. Also, you want to shoot those bullets as fast as you can. Dead Man's Legacy is pretty much the only thing you want on your offhand. Anything else, unless you can't afford it. This is what you want. Also, crit hit chance increased by 9%. So this is one of your main crit hit chance increases. Also, plus a large amount of dexterity, which increases your damage. So we're going on the boots, like the 3 set here. So we got the boots, which is the reason you want the 3 set is well, 2 set is crit hit chance increased by 7%, but the reason I want 3 is the plus 130 dexterity, which is a big increase. It helps a lot. And also the body armor, you want to put all dexterity gems in. Helps a lot. We got Enna's Temperance and Enna's Favor. Also for the 2 set bonus of 130 dexterity. These each have 1% crit hit chance, and these don't really have any crit hit chance, but they have the crit hit damage and attack speed, which helps a ton. Okay, so we're going to go into the skills now. My skills are slightly different than other people's. Usually when you see a demon hunter, it's always archery, which is the 50% critical hit damage increase. It's the perfectionist, which everyone has, which is basically takes all your spells cost by 10%, increases life, armor, and all your resistances by 10%, so that's a must-have. And they also always have Night Stalker, which is critical hit chances have a chance to restore 1 discipline. Now, discipline is mainly for traps and like your like these kind of skills, like companion, shadow power, all that stuff. My main 2 purposes are these, which cost hatred. So what I have is vengeance, which gives you 25% or 25 more hatred, and also when you pick up health globes and they heal you, you get 20 hatred. Which, if you notice, later on when I'm using Bola shot, my hatred just keeps jumping way up, and that's basically my fuel to start the engine. And I also have sharpshooter, which gives me 3% critical hit chance every second, and this bonus is reset 1 second after you successfully critically hit. So basically it'll barge up to about, as you can see, over 300,000, and once I use it, it'll go back down to my base damage, which is about 231,000. Okay, now I'm going to go through my skills here. Bullet shot with Thunderball. It's basically the only way to build up hatred as fast as I do. I'm using Thunderball because it deals 160% weapon damage as lightning, and it has the stun, and also rapid fire, which is 438% weapon damage, and then bombardment is the best one to use because it explodes and it gets like a large amount of enemies in the circle there. Also, you want companion with bat companion. Summon a bat instead of a raven. It gives you 3 hatred per second also, because this rapid fire is my main damage, which has a lot of crit chances. So I'm trying to get as many of those as I can. You want shadow power gloom, reduces incoming damage by 30%, 35%. And also, if you're getting low on life, this is the only way to put it up, besides potions. Gives you 50% of all damage as life, so that's awesome. Spike Trap, just for some more ranged attack there. Also goes with your rapid fire. So you place that down and start rapid firing. It does an awesome job, and this just puts you away for 1.5 seconds behind a wall of smoke. So it gives you a little time to get going there. So basically the budget on my stuff here, you're gonna have to buy gold for this stuff. Like, if you just go through the game, pick up the odd item, you're not gonna be able to farm Inferno 10. It's gonna be very hard. Like, I still have some trouble, and I've spent over 500 million on my gear here, so you want to figure that out. So we're gonna go to the Festering Woods here, and I'll just show you how the skills work out. Festering Woods is one of the best spots on Inferno 10 for farming Paragon. So we're gonna go here. Okay, I'll explain the health regen off Shadow Power. I'll explain Bola Shot for the starting the engine of my Hatred regen. And I'll show you Rapid Fire. So basically, I'm going to show you on a couple guys here. So, I'm going to start using my Rapid Fire. As you can see, my Hatred's going down, and my health's going on. If I hit 2 in Shadow Power and start using my Bola Shot, my health and my Hatred both go up to max. And it's like I have unlimited hatred at this point. I'm going to use my spike trap, like I said, to get that little bit of extra damage. So you just place it down there, starts hurting them, start casting rapid fire, Bola Shot, hit 2. You kind of build up your hatred. You sit there doing some pretty low damage, but you see my hatred goes up quite quick. And also when they die, they drop health globes, which once I pick them up, my hatred goes up, see? So basically, this build isn't a ton of damage, but your health regens so fast that you can't die, pretty much. And I'm on Inferno 10. Most Demon Hunters on patch 1.8 can't do this because they haven't been tweaked. All the other classes have, but Demon Hunter hasn't been really touched for a while, which they're going to fix in a future patch. But for right now, the only way to compensate for that is to buy expensive gear. I don't use smokescreen much unless I'm in a lot of trouble. A big, large group of enemies are around me. You can use smokescreen, kind of get out of there. Spike trap. And once I get low on hatred, like I said, you can use Bola Shot, build your hatred up, and start firing those rapid fires with bombardment again. That large explosive damage. Like, it's amazing. So, the point of this video is if you want a large DPS, this isn't really the video you're looking for. It's more or less, if you always run out of hatred and you want pretty much that unlimited kind of low hit build that does pretty good damage but not amazing, and you don't want to run out of hatred constantly, then this is the way to go. This is the build I think you want, because like, it's just my globes are always max. Like, usually you don't see that on a Demon Hunter. They're getting really low. So let's kill this last guy. You can see if I can hit him, these guys are a pain in the ass to hit. All right, we're gonna go back to the town here. All right, so basically that's gonna be around the end of my video here. Like I said, you have to buy your gear if you want it to be good enough for MP10 Inferno. One last point here, actually. So see, I got a Calamity here. It's lower damage, it does much less damage, and you can only ever get one with one socket. It's quite expensive to get one with two. I don't even know if you can. So if you want faster attack speed, you can use a Calamity, but if you want the higher damage, you want to use a Mana Core. So that's the end of my video. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please post them, and also subscribe. Thanks a lot.